Passenger from 1975 is about a disillusioned Anglo-American journalist, Jack Nicholson, who assumes the identity of a dead businessman while working on a documentary in Chad, unaware that he is impersonating an arms dealer that has connections to the rebels in the Civil War. Along the way, he is accompanied by an unnamed woman, played by Maria Schneider. It was blow up in Zabriskie Point. It was a part of the 3-picture deal. Nicholson's performance and its themes of identity, disillusionment, and existentialism were applauded. So here's the plot. David Locke is a disaffected television journalist in northern Chad looking to interview rebel fighters who were involved in the Civil War. Struggling to find interviewees, he is further frustrated when his Land Rover gets stuck in a sand dune after being abandoned by guides there. After a long walk in the Sahara, back to the hotel, an exhausted Locke discovers that a fellow guest, Robertson, an Englishman with whom he had struck up a casual friendship, died in his room of a heart attack the same night. Locke decides to switch identities with Robertson, who he greatly resembled, and reports his own death at the front desk, the plan going off without a hitch. Locke collects Robertson's belongings, including a pistol, an appointment book, and a passport. He alters the passport to carry his own photo. In London, Locke's unfaithful wife, Rachel, becomes guilt-ridden when she learns of her husband's death. She approaches his friend, a BBC producer named Knight, to track down Robertson and learn about Locke's purported last days. Locke, having flown to Munich, finds an airport locker which contains a folder with a price list and several photocopied pages illustrating armaments. Acting on a whim, he follows a white horse and carriage to a wedding in a Baroque chapel, where he waits at the back of the congregation. Once the wedding finishes, 2 men who observe Locke at the airport confront him and ask for papers. After Locke hands him the papers from the locker, they give him an envelope of money and tell him that the second half is to be paid in Barcelona. It becomes apparent that Robertson was an arms dealer for the same rebels whom Locke had been trying to contact in Chad. In Barcelona, Locke spots Knight, who is trying to find Robertson. Locke encounters an architecture student credited only as girl while trying to hide in a Gaudi building, the Paula Güell. Later, at La Pedera, another Gaudi building on Paseo de Gracia, Locke finds the girl to fetch his belongings from the hotel so he'll not be seen there by Knight, who is watching the lobby. Knight overhears her while she collects the baggage and speaks to her outside. She offers to take him to meet Robertson, suggesting he follow her in a taxi, but she manages to lose him. She and Locke leave Barcelona while becoming lovers on the run. Flush with cash from the down payment of delivered arms, Locke is drawn to keep a meeting scheduled in Robertson's diary. His contact does not show up. The men arranging the arms deal are abducted, interrogated, and beaten by hitmen operating for the Chadian government. In London, Rachel receives Locke's belongings from Africa. Having heard from Knight of his unsuccessful chase in Barcelona, Rachel is shocked as she opens Locke's passport to find Robertson's photo pasted inside. Suspecting the truth, she heads to Spain to find Locke, as the hitmen follow her, thinking they are after Robertson. Rachel gets help from the Spanish police in her pursuit, but Locke and the girl continue to elude them, while their getaway car gets damaged. Locke sends the girl away, instructing her to meet him 3 days later in Tangiers. Virtually trapped, Locke checks into a hotel in the Spanish town of Osuna, where he finds the girl has returned and booked a double room posing as Mrs. Robertson. He again tries to persuade her to leave. Soon the hitmen arrive at the hotel. Just before departing, the police arrive with Rachel. The girl joins the latter group, who find Locke dead in his room. Asked by the police whether they recognize him, Rachel says that she never knew him, but the girl says yes.